Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. Today we'll be looking at Psalms chapter 94. So turn to your Bibles, either physical or digital, whichever is to your comfort, and let's get into it. So first we'll look at briefly summarize what the psalm is about, and then we'll take away one small point of reflection. So first, the psalmist begins by showing off how angry he is about the injustice that is happening around him, and he asks that how long will God just stand and watch idly without doing anything to all the injustice that is going on around him. He says that the people crush God's people with their violence, and that the people that who crush Israel proudly claim that God neither hears or sees them, so that those people can keep doing on what they want to do without any worries. The psalmist then goes on to warn the murderers who claim that God is blind and deaf, that judgment for them is coming. And he goes on to say that God keeps a record of everything that they are doing, and that eventually, when the time comes, God will have the last say. And then finally, he turns to the people who have been oppressed, and he encourages them to trust God, he says that God sees their pain and that God is a God who avenges the weak. So he gives some encouragement to them, and finally ends with love, saying that God will eventually calm their hearts, their anxious hearts, while they wait for justice to fall on their enemies. What can we take away from this psalm is, ultimately we will feel in our lives a lot of moment injustice happening, where we feel that this is not fair. I have been good, someone else has not been so good, but look at them and look at me, they are doing so well, while it's pain after pain for me, suffering after suffering for me. It's like an unending cycle where it just doesn't seem fair. Life doesn't seem fair. I'm being good, I'm being good to the best of my abilities, but still look at someone who's being blatantly immoral. They are getting so blessed, or per se, let's say they are getting so well in life, they're doing so well in life, but look at me, am I a fool? Now there will be moments in life where we feel like that, where it doesn't seem unfair. Now as Christians, first of all, we must know that we are called to suffer. Suffering is part of our calling. There will be moments in our journey, in our faith, in our walk, where we will suffer, but we should also have solace in the fact that eventually God's justice will arrive. As throughout in the Old Testament we have seen, though there were time and time again the Israelites did suffer, eventually what happened? God saved them from Egypt, from Babylon. Time and time again, God provided swift justice at the right time. Now for example, now many of you may be parents or may become parents eventually. Now what you would know the right time to get exactly the right things for your children. Like, you won't get a motorcycle for your 2-year-old baby, that doesn't seem practical. Or you won't get a bicycle for your 1-month-old baby or 1-year-old baby. No, it's not practical, isn't it? Even when your child is 2-3 years old and he may ask it, you will know when is the right time to give your child certain things, be it the kind of food or a kind of materialistic thing or anything. At the right time, God will provide. No, at the right time, you will provide the right things for your children. Similarly, at the right time, God will provide His justice in His time. And what we have to do as Christians is, we have to suffer graciously and wait for the right time when God will provide His justice. So, and know that we are called to suffer, and that sometimes it won't be unfair. Sometimes it feels like God is just sitting idle and not doing anything. But know that our God is sovereign, our God is unchanging, just like how He has been throughout time. Just like that, in His time, which we will be blissfully unaware of, in His time He will do He will do what needs to be done. He will provide justice. So thank you. Have a good day.